Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am Canada's Own, and we're back for season number 3 of the Honolulu Tide here, coming in from the offseason after a very improved second season of the franchise. After being towards the bottom of the lottery, I believe we were a bottom 4 team in hockey season 1 last year. We barely missed the playoffs by about 6 points or so, 6 to 8 points, I think it was. I have quite a number of notes ahead of me here. So as you guys can see on the lines here, we're rolling out. This is what I want to do to start. These are your 4 forward lines. I'll show you the defense and the goalies in a second. But you've got Alex Tuch, centered by Matty Savoy, who went up from an 85 to an 86. So the +1 was nice. He did keep that medium elite potential, which is nice as well. Adrian Kempe, holding tough there. Obviously, after a massive season, I believe he scored, 36 goals for us last year? Yeah, 36 goals. He had a massive season. Top 15 scoring in the NHL. Second line, just traded for Nazem Kadri to literally become cap compliant because, let me show you, he's a free agent in a year. So if need be, we can re-sign him in the offseason. Now he is 37, so I expect him to regress, but he makes the chemistry a +5, or +4 on that second line. He could play that first line over Matty Savoy, but Matthew's 23 years old. I negotiated with him in the offseason and guaranteed him that he would play first line center. And because of that, he was oh so willing to accept my 4-year extension worth about $6.3 million. So we were able to get him at $800,000 under value because we negotiated $250,000 off, gave him a no move clause in the final year of the deal when he's 27 or when he's 28. And we were able to guarantee him first line minutes. And because of that, he signed it. So now we extended Matthew Savoy. Second line, you can see Troy Terry, who we picked up at the deadline last year. Nazem Kadri, who we picked up this offseason. And Mackie Samoskevich can finally play his primary position on that right wing. And I think with a sniper like Terry and a two-way forward like Naz, Samoskevich could be a bona fide top 6 forward for the rest of this series. Third line, we're going to get a little quicker here. Ryan Hartman, Blake Lizotte, who was an offseason addition, and Kiefer Sherwood. Kiefer, massive season last year for us. Gave us, 20 goals, 34 assists. I believe he was 3rd or 4th on the team in points. He was spectacular for me. Inked him to an extension this offseason as well, just because I wanted to be for sure cap compliant next year. So it's 2 years, 5.25 for the next 2 seasons after this 2.225 is up. No clauses on it, so if need be, we can always move him if required. Ryan Hartman's got 2 years left. Lizotte, we signed to a 2-year deal as well. Nolan Foote. I don't think I'm going to be playing him. I can't remember. I will be playing him. Forgive me. Brought him in, $4 million for 1 year, only because cap compliance issues. Yet again, we're cap uncompliant in a good way. We're not over, we're well under. So it's a good problem to have. Brad Lambert's going to be getting those 4th line center minutes. I think I'm going to sacrifice the -1 here just so Brad Lambert can play with 2 guys who are going to score at least 20 goals this year. Kiefer, who did it last year, and Hartman, who almost did it, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he did. He was 17 last year. Or no, he was 14 last year, but that was playing 3rd line minutes. So if he's got 35 goals to assist on this year, I think that helps big time with his progression. Hopefully it keeps that low elite, maybe goes up to a medium elite, but only time will tell. And then to round out the bottom 6 here, you got Maverick Bourque, who kind of just a tweener right now. He's stuck because he's not as good as Mackie Samoskevich or as Matthew Savoy, and he's not as good as centerman as Brad Lambert or Blake Lizotte. So unfortunately, he stays in the bottom 6. On defense, you got Sergey Sokolov, the number 1 pick, the rookie of the year, had a massive season for us last year in his first season in the NHL. 44 points in 82 games. He was half a point per game. He was great. Alongside him is his new franchise pairing defenseman, Owen Power, who is spectacular for us last year. In just 21 games played with the Tide last year, he gave us a mighty 17 points as a +13. Truly shifted the dynamic of this franchise. Line number 2, Philip Broberg, Topi Niemela. Topi we picked up this offseason to come in and play alongside Broby. Another offensive defenseman, picked him up 5 years, $2 million we were able to pick him up for. So that's a bargain. He can live in the bottom 2 if need be at some point and be a middle pairing defenseman for me. Goaltending now. Oh, I forgot to mention. Kiefer Sherwood went up 3. You saw his overall there. He's an 85. He was an 82 last year. So the great play bumped his rating big time. Why Devin Levy is starting? Beyond me. Look at the goaltending progression here. From an 83 to an 87 goes Yesby. And from an 82 to an 85 goes Devin Levy. We're going to sim to the regular season here. In the preseason, what do we do? How do we go? Did we beat the Oilers there to end the year? I guess we'll never know. Unless it shows me. Hey, we beat the Oilers. So we finish the preseason at 5-3. I don't mind that at all. That's a winning record. The last 2 seasons, we've been a negative team. So, for game number 1 of the year, Jesper Wallstedt, I don't want Max Crozier, versus Samuel Ersson. Let's go period by period here. After 1, we're down 1-0. After 2, we're down 2-1. We are going to jump in. Matty Savoie scores the first goal of the season. It appears to me as though Wallstedt is getting peppered. Why do we never open up at home? I want to open up at home one of these times. We've got it on rookie. That was from the preseason to get thumbnail clips you guys saw in episode 2, the Sergey Sokolov photo. So we will change this back to All-Star. There she goes. Now, Flyers, Tide, game 1 of the season. They have Cale Makar, which I am just now noticing, with Travis Konechny and Trevor Zegras as their 1-2 punch offensively. Didn't work. Ooh. I need Kempe to get off the ice, though. There we go. Oh, no. And he got lit up. Oh. Well, that's a tough start to the gameplay. Not going to beat the bad at NHL accusations. Oh, yeah, we get it right back, though, with Troy Terry. Nazem Kadri gets his first as a Tide. Terry gets the second Tide goal of the season. There we go. That's how you respond, boys. That's a veteran play by Nas to shoot for the rebound there. That's why he's got like 1,200 games in the NHL. Ooh, there's a sneaky little shot there. There you go. Oh, that's BS. Oh, Sergey. Gotta find the net. Oh, what? There you go, Owen. Oh, Adrian Kempe's out there now. He's burning you. Oh, Adrian Kempe. The first of the year for the captain. And it ties us up late here in the third. We got 8 minutes to go. 9 minutes to go. Just about. That is a massive hit from Sergey there. That is not who I wanted that pass to go to. Oh, yeah. Matty Savoie here. Oh, he misses the net on the fruity move. Ah. Oh, the Rocket. 102. Ah. Had him beat on the breakaway, and it misses an inch wide. Sergey's going to line you up, light you up as well. There you go. Sergey's fast. Sergey's fast. Sergey Sokolov, baby. 38.5 to go. Got an empty net. You guys know how it goes when I see an empty net. The panic sets in. And it is quick to bite me in the ass. We're going to get this to Matty Savoie here. We're going to get it to Kempe, and it's going to end. We're going to come in. Barrier there, the captain. And he's selling. Because that's how you start off a season strong. You bury an empty netter with Adrian Kempe. You get line 2 out there now. The boys who started the comeback with Nas and Troy Terry out there. You lose a draw, it happens. They pull the goalie again. Oof, good save there, Jesper. Sergey to Nas to Mackey. Oh yeah, Mackey's gonna bury this one. Boom! We've got a 6-3 hockey game here, boys. In the opponent's barn, we are celebrating. We're making enemies. What an offensive showcase. Matty Savoie with 2 points. Adrian Kempe with 3 points himself. Let's see. You got 3 from Kempe, 2 from Nas in his debut. Mackey with 2, Savoie with 2, Sokolov with 2, Tuck Power with 2. Troy Terry with a goal. Started the comeback. What a game. Excellent game there. Tied for number 2, or... No, we've got sole possession of second in the Pacific Division. Hopefully, we can keep that top 3 spot throughout the year and make our first playoff appearance in franchise history. However, for now, though, we're going to get simulating. I will check in periodically with you guys if need be. But for sure, the next time you see me will be at the trade deadline. So I will see you in just a second here. Alrighty, fellas. Trade deadline is tomorrow. We are just so mid. Again, if I went back to the calendar, all you guys would see is win 2, lose 3, win 3, lose 2, win 1, lose 2, win 2, lose 1, back and forth the whole year. And it sucks and it's frustrating is because like a game like San Jose there, and I'll show you guys in a second. When we win games, we win 4-1, or we win 3-1, or we win 2-1, and the defense is somehow completely nails. The goalies stand on their heads, but good God, when we lose, it's 6-1, it's 5-2, it's 7-0. Like, our losses, we get absolutely obliterated. Like, it's the craziest two sides of offense versus defense that I see in any simulation. Quick note so far, Troy Terry replaces Alex Tuck on the top line. Terry was not scoring enough, neither was Tuck, so I demoted Tuck and moved him up with Terry in hopes that Troy would score a little more. Next thing we did was trade for Philip Hedl. It took 2 seconds, a third, and a seventh to add him to our third line here, and it took us from a 0 to a +2. And he's come in since getting here and played 7 games. He's got 4 points. I don't mind that at all. So he's been a nice surge to the bottom 6 there, middle 6 really. Other than that, though, offensively, Mackey is having a great season. He's at 47 points already. He's on pace for a career high by a mile. Kempe is not scoring a whole lot. Nas, you guys saw, he's got 35 goals. He's going to break the franchise record in scoring, which is 36, by the way, by a freaking mile. So he has been spectacular. Matty Savoy's got 12 and 33. He's on pace for another career high as well. Good to see that out of him. On defense, I changed up the lines a little bit. I put Owen Power and Topi Niemela together, and Cam York, who was the second edition. We had to dump Philip Broberg. He dropped from an 84 all the way down to an 81. So he had to go. I used him and a 5th for Cam York, who Philly was trying to get rid of. And then Ryan Ufko was here in replacement of Jake Bean, who wasn't regressing. I just figured I'd add a offensive defenseman instead of a defensive defenseman. And because of that, it worked just fine. And it's a +0 instead of a -1. He matches well with Yegor Zamula. Put Sokolov on pairing 2 with Cam York. I don't entirely hate it. They've only played about a handful of games together. Mikhail Sergachev is there. Not interested. I told you guys, actually, is he an offensive defenseman? He's a two-way defender. 3 years left at 8.5 is a little rich, though. What does he play? Is he right or left side? He shoots left, but he's got 39 points in 63 games. So he's a point and a half, or half a point per game, forgive me. He can play both sides. Question is what do they think he would fit on our third pair? Now, I could always just move him up to the second pair, but what would it take to get a guy like Mikhail Sergachev to this team? It would have to be Ufko, unfortunately for him. You know what, maybe I will give up on him if we can get there. I think that's as good as a package I can get, and I don't think that would be the right move to make right now. I am going to call Washington about Mr. Protas here. He's got 1 year left at 3,375. He'd be a rental, potentially. We could always re-sign him. They think he would fit best on line 2, which means we just drop everybody down a spot. He can play the wing. Let's give it a shot here. I think this is Maverick Bork's calling here. And it's good that they like him. That's good. How old's Alexi? 28 or 26? 27. Fine with me. So he's only a year older. He's going to cost me more, but that's fine. If it's going to work, then so be it. Let's see what they think. We could live with what you're sending us, but not in this deal. Your offer is woefully insufficient. That's fine. That's all right, boys. I just wanted to gauge the idea a little bit. Let me throw you 2/3 next year. Buffalo and Vancouver's 3rd round picks and see if that gets it done. I feel like we're right there. We are sniffing a completed deal here. Maybe a 6th round pick gets it done. Maybe the 5th round pick for next year as well gets it done. Let's try a 5th in 2030. There it is. Alexi Protas to the roster. I mean, Matty Roy's a two-way defender. Would you work? We did just make that trade with Washington. He's 2 years at 5.75. They think he would fit on... He fits in our top 4 defensive pair, and he can play on the PKs. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if, first of all, they want any of my defensemen. Does not look like they do. So that's unfortunate, but we're going to have to give him one anyway. So I would give you Ryan Ufko. See if they would retain some of his money potentially. Like $1 million would be really nice. There you go. So we're close there already. Like that alone could get us to a deal. And that makes me feel like we're not getting enough back. And then you would give me a 5th and a 6th this year. How about just a 6th or just a 5th? Ooh. How about you give me the 6th instead? Give me the 6th and the 7th. Let's try. In our current situation, we're not comfortable retaining the salary. You know what? I have the money for it. So fine. You know what? You're going to save me 250 grand. We see that you're trying to change the salaries. How about just give me the 6th round pick? Let's think about maybe this year we give them the Jets 2nd rounder. How about that? Okay, fine. Keep the damn money. I'll pay all 25 grand and a 6th. Oh my gosh. That's going to go through. Ah! How about that? Does that not go through? It's a son of a bitch. Literally just didn't want to, sorry for cussing. They literally just did not want to hang on to the salary. They did not want to pay any of that. Stammer would be kind of fun for a year. He's making $10 million. He's a minus 29, but he's got 44 points. He's playing on probably that 2nd or 3rd line. I'll talk to Nashville, kind of get a feel for what they think. They think he would fit on our bottom 6. Beautiful. That's what I want. He's listed as a playmaker now. That is certainly something. Nashville would be under the league minimum salary cap. Okay, so retain Stammer's salary, boys. Let's get you to $2 million here on the retained money. Does that work? No, I'll give you more money. You want to take on more money? I am happy to oblige, fellas. That's league approved if I've ever seen. Oh my God, we just picked up Stammer. Okay, now we're going to do find a trade for Nas and hope that we can get a 1st round pick out of somebody. Because now we've got too many centers. We got Savoy, Protas, Hedel, Kadri, Stamkos, Lizotte. Let's move Nas out of here because if we don't make the playoffs, I would still like to possibly capitalize. Winnipeg, 3rd's not going to cut it for me, boys. I need, I'll take a 1st instead of the 3rds. Would they do that? Okay, now show me the skater matching block. Who do you want? You want every single one of my players. I'll give you Nas. I will also give you Danton Heinen or Vinny Desharnais. How about Danton? Oh, we just got a 1st round pick for Nazem Kadri. Okay, so now we are looking at a core of the forwards of Kempe, Savoy, Terry, Tuck, Protas, Hedel, Samoskevich, Sherwood, Hartman, Stamkos, Lizotte, and I think that's it, right? That was enough, I think. In my head, that sounded like, oh, you know what? We're going to call Farrell up. You're going to be rolling Savoy, Kempe, Terry, Samoskevich, Protas, Tuck, Sherwood, Hedel, Hartman, Foote, Stamkos, Farrell or Farrell. Then you're going to have, no. Oh, look at what we've got here, boys. Is that good chemistry? Let's check contract extensions. Can we sign Alexei Protas to an extension right now? We can. What does he want? Oh! I'll give you the 6, but I cannot do... Kempe's making 9.25. If I can get him at 9.5, maybe? That doesn't knock him too far. Okay. If I get him at 9 milli? Okay, so the no movement there. 9 million for 6, that would keep him... What if we did for 5 and we paid him a little bit more? Oh yeah, that gets it nowhere. Okay. 6 years. 9.15. That barely moved. That moved it like a pixel in the bar. So look at the difference between 9 million even and 9,025,000. Look at that in the contract bar. Dude, that dropped it like a quarter of a bar to be a permanent staple in our top 6. He may end up as the 1C. I'm not really interested in extension. You better be interested in a freaking extension, dude. I just traded for your ass. Back to me here. Let's see if he signs it here. Oh, that is huge. That is massive. Now, the NMC sucks, but as long as he's playable in my top 6, and he's like a 60 to 70 point guy for the next 6 years, I'm okay with that. We are only 7 points out of a playoff spot at the moment. Like, we can get there. We just have to string some serious wins together down the last stretch of the season. And if we can get there, you're going to have the first playoff appearance in this franchise's history. I'm going to fix all our lines, and I will see you guys with about a month to go in the regular season. We are, 75 games? We've got 7 games to go. We currently sit on the outside looking in, and I think our little run we've been on as of late, 7-3-0 in our last 10, maybe too little, too late once again. We're going to simulate week by week here. So we'll go through these first 3 games, and then we'll go to our next 3 there with Utah, Dallas, and Carolina. Basically have to win 6 of 7 of our last games here. Like, losing cannot be an option, and dropping 1 to Ottawa there does not help us. Calgary would have to lose out, and we would have to win out in order to clinch a spot, if I am not mistaken. So, we will go through and sim these last 4 game by game. Ottawa. Utah has Brady Tkachuk. I just saw we're up 2-0. 4-3 after 2. It's a tough period for us, but we net an empty netter there with Matty Savoy getting his second of the game, and that is a 5-3 victory there for the Honolulu Tide, and we are back to 500 for the first time since before the All-Star break. Can't seem to catch a break here. We are 3 games out from the end of the regular season. Games 80, 81, and 82 on the horizon here. We've got Dallas, Carolina, and I don't even know who our final game of the year is against. But we need Calgary to lose, and we've got to win. We're up 1-0 after 1. 3-1 after 2, and it's tied. Oh my God. I'm just going to crank the speed up all the way and see what happens. We lost in overtime. We get a point, but this stupid ass team that can't hold a bloody lead cost ourselves a win there. And there it is. I believe we missed the playoffs because of that very loss. Calgary got an OT loss as well, and that's going to bite us in the ass. 2 games left of the season. We've got Carolina and San Jose. It may not even matter unless Calgary, we're going to lose no matter what. We cannot make up any ground. Hey, scoring 3 there is great, boys. I'm glad you decide to come alive in the third period when it doesn't matter. Yeah, so oh, no. Oh my goodness gracious, wait a second. This is the final game right here. I'm pretty sure. What is Bedrick Malik talking about? Oh my God, we just clinched the playoffs there. See what happens against San Jose here. Last time we played them, we beat them 4-1. Yesby had a big game. This time it's Devin getting a shot between the pipes to close out the season here. Can we get a win? We're up 1-0 after 1. Tied 1-1 after 2. Tied 2-2 after 3. And we actually won a game in overtime. Ryan Hartman there nets the OT winner. More wins than total losses. 42, 31, and 9 for 93 points. Let me write that down. 42, 31, and 9. And I'll read you guys my season goals here that I wrote out before I even started recording this year. I had a season goal to make the playoffs and be top 3 in our division. We made the playoffs, missed by 5 points to be top 3 in the division. So be it. I wanted 1 point per game player. Unfortunately, I do not believe we achieved that. I wanted 30 goals from Adrian Kempe and Alex Tuck. I think Kempe got it. Yes, Kempe did get it. He's on your screen there. Alex Tuck, I don't even know if he cracked 20. And I wanted a goalie with over a 9-10 and an under 3 goals against. Don't think you're going to get that one either. But what we were able to do is pull up the team leaders here. Adrian Kempe led the way, 69 points there, 33 goals, 36 assists. Alexei Protas, massive addition, 67 points in 81 games. Came over to Honolulu, 14 points in 18 games. He had 13 goals and 1 assist. Guy was a one-man wrecking crew at 6'6", 250. Owen Power led the defense with 59 points, 15 and 44. Troy Terry, 19 and 39 with 58 points there. It's not bad. I would have liked 20. Philip Hedl was a great addition as well. Let's see what he did in Honolulu. 16 points in 26 games. That is immaculate. That's more than half a point per game. Matty Savoy, career high. Barely a career high, but he gets there. 57 points. He's continued to improve since he got here. 17 goals, 40 assists. See, down there after him is Mackie Samoskevich, who put up 12 and 44 of his own. I see Alex Tuck below him, who didn't do a whole lot. 56 points. He ties a career high. That might sting a little bit. Alex Tuck, 18 and 33. One thing I did say to myself while simulating this, because he's been struggling so much, I think he could be a second or third line forward next year for, like, at best. And he may even be a trade chip if push comes to shove, because we're going to need that $7 million eventually. Oh my God, Jesper locked in. Oh my God, we actually achieved it. Put the big stamp of approval right there. We had we made the playoffs, boom. We had a 30-goal season from Adrian Kempe, boom. And we had Jesper Wallstedt lock in and give me a 9-12 and a 2.99. Who do we get in the playoffs? Should be Edmonton, right? Or no, I can't. I didn't look at what the other division had. Who is our... It is the Edmonton Oilers, the 53-win juggernaut, cup-contending Edmonton Oilers. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to simulate 3 games. We're not going to stop no matter what happens. And then after that, we'll go game by game no matter what. Simulating up to game 4 here. In Edmonton, we win. And then we lose. And then we lose again. So the winning team has scored 5 goals in each game. But we did take a playoff... we did secure a playoff victory there. Jespe's struggling a little bit. That is unfortunate. I think we're going to roll with Jesper, though. Anyway, period number 1. In Honolulu, it's a 3-3 game. We gave up 2 goals to Trent Frederick. Wow. 4-3 after 2. 4-4 after 3. And we lose in overtime. I just cannot win an OT. It just doesn't happen. That Ryan Hartman OT winner was the one that we used up. And now backs against the wall, 3-1, back in Edmonton. Closed out the year 8-1-1. Edmonton was 8-2-0. Can we get it done here on the road? 3-1 after 1, 4-1 after 2, 6-5. We almost blew it. My God, we almost blew it. Hey, Roby Harventi made the team. Cool. 6-5 victory. We go back to Honolulu. That's a tough travel schedule for both teams, from Edmonton, Alberta to Honolulu, Hawaii. Game 6, though. Back in our own barn. We're back at home. Can the home fans get it done for us in force 7? We're up 2-1 after 2. And we take a win and push the number 1 team in hockey to a Game 7. They're on the brink now just as much as we were. They're at home. That's a tough one, but this team has battled. Can we battle again? We will go in and jump in if need be. We're up 3-1 after 1. It's 3-1 after 2. I'm putting this on 8 times speed. Whatever happens, happens. Connor McDavid scores. That's not good. Oh my God, and then Danforth scores less than a minute later. Oilers have a power play. They've got all the momentum in the world right now. It's got to be rocking in there. Oh my God, do we jump in right now? 4.5 minutes to go. On the road and crumble under the pressure.
We are all tied up at 3 in this one here tonight. Solid hit on the play, and that
There you go.
knocks the puck off his stick.
Little bit of reset. Matty Savoy, you can maybe get out of my freaking grill. Oh, Connor's going for a change. Later. Oh! Oh no. Get in there, Owen. Owen's got some wheels to him. He's fast. He's better skater than Boosh. Oh! Owen Power! First goal of the playoffs makes it a 4-3 game with a minute and a half to go in the third of Game 7. 4-3. Minute 30 to go. All we got to do is shut her down. Kempe's quick. Adrian Kempe! The little one-handed tuck. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Savoy's pissed. He's playing against his old team. He gets lit up by Darnell Nurse. Not where I wanted that to go. Oh! Matt, you were supposed to shoot the damn puck. Holy Jesper, what a save. Kempe. Go. Connor, I hate to do it to you. Don't make me. No! Adrian Kempe's gonna send him home. Oh my god. Dump that puck. Skate down to your goalie, boys. Get amped. You're going to round number 2. Why? I need Jesper to be wearing my my team's helmet. And that is going to do it. I had to stop the recording there just to get a couple thumbnail possible photos. The Edmonton Oilers blow a 3-1 lead and are upset by the Honolulu Tide in round number 1. I believe that means we're going to get a Dallas... Oh, we get Calgary. Back-to-back Albertan teams here. All right. You guys know the deal. We're simming the first 3. We're going right to game number 4. Whatever happens, happens. We will not be stopping it. Game 1 in Calgary. We win. We lose game 2 and game 3. We're in the same situation. Question is how do we rebound? Jesper has improved upon his numbers quite heavily. Dustin Wolf is quite the challenge, though, in net. We're down 2-0 in game 5. Or in game 4. We're down 4-0. Yeah, that wasn't cute. So that is a 6-0 demolishing of the Honolulu Tide here. Backs against the wall for the second straight series. 3-1 lead for Calgary. Can we at least go down with a fight, or will we go down with our tail between our legs? We're tied 1-1 after 1. 1-1 after 2. And it's a 3-1 game. Jack Roslovic nets the game winner. You've got a 1-1 series here between the Flames and the Lightning. If I'm not mistaken, the Flames won the Cup in the first year of the sim. Can they hold off Tampa Bay, though, up 3-2? They can hold them off for at least a game. Can they get it done? And the Calgary Flames are the Stanley Cup champs. Obviously, Calgary Flames, Stanley Cup champs, President's Trophy, New Jersey Devils, the Western Conference champs, the Calgary Flames, of course, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Out east, show you the individual awards here. You got the Art Ross, you got Connor McDavid. That is his second in a row now, the third Oiler in 3 years. He also wins the Hart, his second in a row yet again. James Norris goes to Quinn Hughes, Lady Bing to Cooch. That guy wins the Calder. Jack Roslovic wins the Conn Smythe. Wow. Igor Shesterkin takes home the Vezina. William M. Jennings goes to Shesty as well. Bill Masterson goes to Ferraro there. The Jack Adams. This is what the trophy was for. Our head coach, judged to have contributed the most to his team's success. We bring home our first non-player hardware of the series there. That's a pretty big deal, I'd say. That's pretty cool. Playoff stats. So you had Alex Tuch leading the way. Philip Hedl with 8 points. 8 points from Samoskevich. Terry with 7. Sokolov with 7. Kempe with 6. Protas with 6. Sherwood with 6. Power with 6. Savoy down there with 5. That's unfortunate. Stammer with 2. York with 2. Foot, Zamula, and Foot, like I said, likely on their way out. They were on for a lot of goals against. This is something I want to look at. Off-season focus here. I believe this does help with attributes. So we can go through it. We're going to focus on his offense. Absolutely. Let's go to the draft. We'll go through the draft. Holy crap, the Utah pick. We dropped 1, but we're picking 6th overall because of Utah. Oh my goodness. I don't know if my scouting was adequate in the slightest bit this year. View retired players. Who hangs it up? Evgeny Malkin, Brent Burns, Corey Perry at the age of 72, Erik Karlsson, Jordan Eberle, Andre Palat, Lars Eller, Ryan McDonough, Nick Leddy, Craig Smith. Oh my God. Tyler Myers. I remember watching him in Buffalo growing up. This will show you how old I am. Ready for this? So 2028, he retires at 38. There he is. Tyler Myers. I remember watching him in Buffalo, which, for reference, I was born in 2002. So when I was watching Tyler Myers play hockey as a rookie, I was 7 or 8 years old his rookie year, watching him play hockey. Mark-Edouard Vlasic? No way. Oh my God, it is him. 41, TJ Brody, NHL entry draft. This is a big one for us. I feel like I could royally screw this up. Let's see the view of the draft class. I need to see some guarantees here. We've got an unknown up top. We've got a franchise medium playmaker here. Andy's a gem. I need to draft this kid. What is he? He's a playmaker. Oh my God. Maddox Schultz out of the Regina Pats here. We're going to pin him. We're going to pin him, and pin him. So we're guaranteed one in the top 4 here. We've got this Begris guy who's a medium elite. Maybe. Yeah, I gotta get into the top. I gotta trade to number 1 here. We gotta talk to Montreal, and we gotta talk quick. Kid's getting better. He's 65 at 18. Oh. Okay. What else could we got? What else we got? Draft picks. We got another first rounder from Winnipeg next year. Save Jody Stone, maybe. And the second. 3 first rounders to pick first. Holy cow, man. This is robbery. I'll give you a second. Holy. It's not going to happen. We're going to have to make some moves quick here because I feel like that kid's going to go. And we got to talk to who's picking next. That sucks. Sim pick. Wait. Oh my God, it was the elite medium that went. It was not the franchise. Hold on. Pittsburgh. Don't do me wrong here, Pittsburgh. I'll give you the first that you want. And I'll give you a second. Oh, accept the trade. Goalies matching block. Postma, no. Skaters. Here we go. This is where we could make some progress here. I could dump Terry or Tuck. I could dump Topi. Do we think Topi's going to get better? Mackey lost his elite medium, by the way. What do you think about Kiefer? Is Kiefer a guy they would take? Jody Stone's there and Ryan Hartman, maybe? Come on. Oh! Okay, let's... Another first, Winnipeg first? Come on. Come on. Come on. I'll give you another first. 4 firsts. Oh my God, we're going to be able to draft the franchise. For the 2nd straight year, we're taking a franchise. Franchise medium Maddox Schultz. He's a gem. Oh my God, he's an 82 overall franchise medium. I just traded every single pick we had. Alongside it. I forget. We took Maddox Schultz here at number 2 overall. The kid's an 82. For the sake of the video, for the sake of the footage, this has been a long one. The playoffs was not expected. I'll be honest. When I was filming the first half, I was not expecting this to go longer than maybe 40 minutes of an episode. Like the usual 35 range. But good lordy, did we pull it off, and we did it in massive fashion. And I am thrilled about it. Obviously, first playoff appearance in franchise history. Can't be much more exciting than that, especially with the season that we had. With all that being said, that is going to do it for this one. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe while you're here. Remember, I upload new videos now on Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. PST. I upload short form content every single day on my YouTube, my TikTok, and Instagram at 4 p.m. PST. The handle everywhere I post is CanadaZone02. And I stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Again, I want to thank you guys so very much for being here. It does mean a lot to me to see the support that you guys give for this series. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace!